Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Mabala the Accountant, and today we're going to be clearing up something that confuses a lot of business owners. Bookkeeping and accounting. Which one is more important? Which one do you need? And what's the difference between the two? Which one is going to help you elevate your business and make it profitable? Understanding that, and if you're a student as well, or you're looking to know what differences between the two, this is the video for you. A lot of business owners struggle with record keeping and documentation. This is where bookkeeping comes in. Bookkeeping is a process of recording transactions. Reconciling those transactions means in the bank, when you are reconciling the transactions are, someone issued an invoice, now there is a payment. Then you can link that invoice and the payment together. That is called a reconciliation. And also reconciliation means what is reflecting here as what I've recorded to have spent and what I have recorded to have received actually is the same as what is reflecting on the bank statement. That is the process of reconciliation. So those day-to-day transactions of recording what has been spent, what has been received in the business is called a process of bookkeeping. Its main function is ensuring that the books are kept organized. Like I said, recording and documentation. Recording is the processing of those transactions. Documentation is we're keeping the slips that we've received, so that when an accountant needs it during verification stage, when they're doing tax, then they can be able to have them as a source document if SARS requires them. It's not just small businesses, it's every organization, everyone who's accountable to SARS to actually have those returns. Then they need to make sure that they have recorded and documented the transactions that come in. So if you're running a business, bookkeeping essentially answers the one question that says, what actually happened in my business financially? Now let's talk about accounting. Accounting is next level. Accounting is financial advice, financial insights, drawing up financial statements, VAT returns, signing off those financial reports, giving advice, financial advice to the business owner, advising the business owner on profitability, and also drafting those plans for profitability. And also, if an accountant is also a tax practitioner, then they can do tax planning with the business owners to make sure that the business owner actually has insights on what's going to happen, how much tax they're going to have, provisional tax, VAT, how much VAT are they going to claim back, which is input VAT that they have actually paid, and then output VAT that they have actually collected. When you reconcile those two together, are they looking to pay more? Do they owe SARS on the VAT? Or are they going to receive money from SARS? So that is elevation. So bookkeeping is record keeping, and then if those functions work together, everything will start with the bookkeeper. And then we'll go into the accountant. The accountant will verify the information and will report on the information. So these functions do not work without each other. So as an accountant in the new age, most accountants used to do the bookkeeping and then they'll do the accounting. Most accountants in the new age, they are going into providing more financial insights and value, advising, more advisory services, more plans, more strategy, more growth, working hand in hand with the small business owners to make sure that the business goes forward. But then that does not discount the function of the bookkeeper, because the function of the bookkeeper is ensuring that everything that has been happening operational is recorded into the books, and then the accountant takes that information and then interprets it into the financial statements to present to the board or present to the business owner or the board of directors, depending on what they need those financials for. In a nutshell, in simple terms, bookkeeping records the story. Accounting interprets the story. We're going to ask the big question now to the small business owner. Do you need to both? Do you need the bookkeeper, or do you need an accountant, or do you need one that does both? I think a lot of business owners will go to an accountant at the end for financials at the end, or where they need financials, but then they discount the functionality of the bookkeeper. If you cannot afford to have a bookkeeper, you need to make sure that you become a bookkeeper. You need to make sure that every day you sit with yourself, you sit with your business and you say, hey, what have I done today? What transactions do I have? Have I recorded everything? Look into your pockets and look for those slips. Make sure that you snap them, take a picture of those slips, and then you link them into a software. same. Then you can use softwares like Sage Accounting to make sure that is done seamlessly. And then it does not, the function of the accountant is actually the function that you actually do need as well, because the accountant you cannot replace with a bookkeeper. You do need to have financial insights and performance of your business, and you need to make sure that you are compliant. So an accountant is going to make sure that your business stays compliant. That's the actual. If you're a small business owner and you're looking for tips and tricks on how to stay profitable and also how to stay compliant, this is the channel for you. Subscribe to this channel and also hit like and comment down below. Let me know what else are you struggling with within your business. We'll make a video and actually answer your questions. I'll see you in another one.